Wildcat Band from West Genesee Central School District is one of the several excellent high school bands in the central New York area. There are others. Of course, the Cicero High School Band is one of the very best. Oswego, Vestal, and other Class A schools regularly field outstanding bands, and Sherburne, Jordan-Elbridge, Earlville, Norwich, Canandaigua, Whitney Point, and many other schools are justifiably proud of their achievements. But turning out a band of this caliber doesn't just happen overnight. We asked Wildcat Band Director Bruce Burrett just how a high school band gets involved in a national competition.
Don, I'd say probably it just takes a lot of years of desire and effort and just all kinds of hard work, particularly on the part of a lot of alumni who reach certain levels during their years in the band, and then help to raise the standard a little bit more year after year after year, I think.
When did you start actually preparing for this national competition?
Well, you know, there's really not a point in time that you can specify. I would say we came here in 1964, and we felt at that particular time that the school district, the Board of Education Administration, wanted a really fine music program in all respects. And it was our goal at that particular time to just try to improve year after year after year if we possibly could.
Now, how about lower levels of competition? You obviously don't begin at the national level.
Right.
Are there opportunities for bands competing against each other at lower levels?
There's all kinds of them. There is a New York State School Music Association competition, which involves concert competition or solo competition for individual students. And then for marching bands, there's things like the Sherburne Pageant of Bands, the North Syracuse Lions Festival, our recently formed 5-year-old New York State Field Band Conference, too. That's a very big possibility.
How has West Genesee done in local competitions?
Well, we back in 1966, we had our first successful summer by going to Albany for the New York State American Legion competition, and we took the state championship that year, and that, I guess, kind of got the whole thing started. And then 67 and 68 and 69, we were very excited about being involved in the Sherburne Pageant of Bands, and we won those events for those particular 3 years. And the last year we were there in 69, we won every major event that was scheduled for the day, which was a record that nobody has equaled since that particular time. In 1970, we went to the Gorham Pageant of Bands, and we won that. In 71, we won the New York State Fair competition. 72 was when the Field Band Conference began, and we took the championship that particular year. And then all of a sudden, then things began to happen nationally to some of the groups in the country. Ourselves and the Cicero Band were mentioned in a couple of national band magazines at that particular time. And we were ranked, I believe it was number 5 at one particular point, which was a very big honor as far as we were concerned at that stage of the game. Then we won the conference championship again in 74, and we won it this past fall in 1975 also. I guess that brings us up to where we are right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Joe Santilli, and tonight we're going to be raising some money for the West Genesee Wildcat Band. We want to send them to Florida so they can bring back the national championship to New York State. And with me tonight to help us do that are various guests from the West Genesee High School Band and associated with it. Right now I have with me is Bruce Burnett and Jeff Renshaw, both co-directors of the West Genesee High School Band.
Our instrumentalists are all required to be in our normal day school program. Mm-hmm. That would be involved in orchestra or one of our 3 bands, and in the extracurricular music activities like jazz lab, rock ensemble, etc.
Dick Chapman, a parent. Dick, what's it like to be a parent of a West Genesee band member?
It's a very busy activity, Joe, and it's also a very exciting and very rewarding thing to be a band parent.
Why is that?
Because of the feedback you get from this entire adventure, the excitement that it generates is uncanny.
With me now is Jack Deli, and Jack is the program coordinator. And Jack, you plan a lot of the rehearsals. What goes into planning rehearsals?
Well, basically, my job is to try to take an immense amount of talent in our writing people. Nick Barata, who arranges music, and Doug Way, who arranges drill patterns. And then I get together with the other 15 staff members, and we plan out every minute of our rehearsals as to how we will spend the rehearsal, how much time will we spend on any one segment. So we all work toward one common goal. That's the basic idea.
To the monitor, you can see, now, as we're going along, I guess you can explain what's going on. Obviously, practicing some music as we pan off now.
Right, okay. As we come through any part of, like this rehearsal was in Pine Grove tennis courts, and we'll work on one portion of a segment. This is our opening number.